So Max, this is your first time overtaking Ryan because Ryan's no
Right.
longer with us. Because he's a bitch. Um,
Start sowing those seeds of hate immediately.
well, if you've watched any of our previous episodes, you know that we all fuck with each other.
Yeah, you stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Actually, no. You know what, Caleb? Caleb, you know what?
What?
Fuck you.
You know
No.
what? Yeah,
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Caleb.
Yeah. Fuck Caleb.
fuck Caleb.
I don't know. I don't even know who this
Fuck
Caleb guy is, but fuck that dude.
Caleb.
Yeah.
I just checked my Star Citizen account.
Oh God.
I'm $5 away from 4,000. Which means come not January 1st, Jesus. September 1st, I'll be over $4,000.
Why? Do you have like a monthly subscription?
Yeah, I get early access to even more stuff. Don't look at me.
Oh yeah,
don't
no,
look at me.
no
Don't
fucking
look at me.
kidding,
Don't look at me.
man. That's the perfect way to start this shit. Hello, everyone. This is Caleb Boudreau, the editor-in-chief of An Extraordinary Life Online. I'm pretty sure all of you are tired of hearing me say that, but as always, we have Kyle.
Hi, how are you? That's all you get from me today.
Well, Kyle, how are you doing today? Are you good?
No.
All right, that's
Remember,
wonderful.
someone hit my car.
Well, the people don't know that, so we're trying to,
Yeah, that's why I'm not happy. Someone hit my car. My parked car, they had to be driving on the side of the building to hit my car.
Sounds about right.
I'll have to grab some photos from further out so you can see where they hit in correlation to the actual road.
I'm sure they were drunk, honestly.
Oh, yeah, they were. 100%.
Yeah.
One of my neighbors left me a cute little note that told me that the guy was drunk.
So
He saw the dude, like, stumble out to his car.
You have a
and didn't do anything.
No. He was in his bedroom
Oh,
when he saw it happen.
jeez.
But I put a note on his door to call me if he has any other info. So I might get a phone call, like, during the recording. I don't care.
Yeah, that's fine. And
It's
we
more
have
important than
someone.
this.
We have someone new today. He's a weirdo. How to put it? He's a weeboo. All right. He's
No.
plain and simple.
No, I am not.
Let's
Not
just say
yet.
his biggest and longest
you're
played
thinking-
game on Steam
you're thinking-
is still Gary's Mod.
That's probably true.
I mean, that's my roommate as well.
It's only like. Why is my camera not? It's only like 6,000 hours. It's not that
That's
much.
it? Damn, I'm gonna go check
Yeah.
his.
I haven't played in a while.
I've still yet to play Gmod. Like, after all
It's
this
too late,
time.
man.
Yeah, I'm sure I've missed.
Oh, he's only got 4,000 hours. My
Jeez.
roommate.
Yeah, those are rookie numbers. He's got to pump those up.
I think I got like 3,000 in TF2, 1,000 in Mordhau.
I was about to say, your Mordhau has got to be ridiculous.
I haven't played Mordhau in a while. You know, my internet over here is not the best, so I'm just sticking to like BattleBit, Baldur's Gate.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Speaking of Baldur's Gate, we do have a upcoming. Well, it's not going to be an upcoming stream by the time this episode comes out, but
It already happened, right?
yeah, it would have already happened. So Kyle, if you want, we are looking for a fourth. Every Monday at around 7:30, we're going to start streaming Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
sweet. That'll be fun. But yeah, it's really getting me. It's getting me hard for CRPGs. Just because, okay, so I'm not a huge fan of CRPGs, but I love the fact that on a controller, I can walk around like it's a third-person action game until we start combat. you know,
Then you're point and click.
than your point and click.
That would just like disorientate me if I had to do that shit.
It's shockingly like it's smooth. Like it's not really point and click. It's more like how to put it? What's another game kind of like it? Have you ever played Valkyria Chronicles?
No.
So Valkyria.
He was an old man. He was an old man.
Valkyria Chronicles
have you ever
is.
played out with the asbestos in the yard?
Probably, but it's only the lead paint that mattered.
That shit was cold.
What is that? Is that a beer, sir?
No, it's Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
Barbecue water.
Same thing.
Did you just say barbecue water?
Yeah, I did.
Speaking of which, did you guys see that they Bluebell ice cream has a Dr. Pepper float flavored ice cream?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
In my freezer.
Yeah.
Is it really good? That just sounds horrible.
And imagine how you think the taste of Dr. Pepper would be with like vanilla. It's just that. I mean, it's nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But
I do like that strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper though.
I'll
That
tell
shit
you,
is good.
the day that Dr. Pepper float thing hit the stores, and I was talking to my coworker about it. I'm like, I think I might go grab like a pint of it, a little thing. And I went to Walmart. They were sold out. They were
I believe
all
it.
gone.
It's kind of like the.
And now he's got a freezer full.
You're right. It's kind of like the blue, not the Bluebell, the Little Debbie ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
The moment they were like, "Oh, we need some. It's out in stores now." You go and they're just sold out everywhere.
Have you tried some of that?
Yeah, but so far my favorite is either Cosmic Brownie or Fudge Round.
I don't know. I find it kind of overrated.
It's not like it's
not.
It's probably like Dollar Tree ice cream, not like
Yeah. Like the stuff you go into like your gas station, you open the fridge, and you got like your drumsticks, you got your popsicles, and then you have the pints of ice cream that have been there since 2007. Why would you go to a gas station for a pint of ice cream?
Hey, you laugh.
Availability.
I was about to say we've all been there where it's like midnight and you're like, fuck, I want some ice cream and everything else is closed.
I'm willing to pay $8 for a pint of ice cream right now.
I buy my soda from the gas station down the road.
Well, that makes sense. You go to the gas station, you grab a fountain drink, you grab a bag of chips.
No. I'm talking about 12-pack.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Talk about convenience pricing, huh?
It's pretty cheap, actually.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's cheaper than what they charge at a store.
It's only $30.
At like a Walmart.
See, I just buy all of that shit at Sam's.
Yeah.
Just a lot cheaper in bulk.
I forgot to get my Costco membership. Damn it. Whatever. I'll do it later.
Yeah. So, before we started filming, you started talking about your SimRig computer.
Oh, yeah. So our SimRig computer, it just died one day. And we're like, oh, it's not powering on. So, we did all the troubleshooting. We tested the power supply, made sure that didn't die. It didn't. Tested the GPU. It seemed fine. We threw it in another computer. It worked. So we're like, okay, why the fuck isn't it booting? We reseated CPU, RAM, everything that we could think of. And I was just at like, fuck, here, Nick, my roommate, take my old motherboard, build the SimRig, get it back into operation. And then today, after I got back dealing with the police in my car, I went and looked at it and I was like, wait, if you hit the clear CMOS, it'll boot? Pull that CMOS battery out, and I tested it with my voltmeter. That shit was sitting at like 0.01 volts.
Wow.
I was like, let's go grab a new one. And he pops it in there, and it boots right up first try.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Old motherboards, man. Old motherboards. And we were thinking, like, something with the motherboard failed, like a capacitor probably leaked out or something. No, it just ended up being a fucking dead CMOS battery.
I don't even know if mine has a visible CMOS battery, now that you've mentioned that.
It probably doesn't. What generation CPU do you have?
9th gen i7.
It might not even have.
It does not.
Mine doesn't either. No, but we popped that in there, clicked the power button, and just like that, powered up.
Just worked like normal.
Yep. A 5-cent battery fixed it.
Hey, sometimes the simplest answers are the easiest ones.
Yeah, because we were kind of sad because that was one of the projects that Nick and I did where we delidded a 70 or I think it was a 4790K or a 6700K. I don't remember, but we delidded it and then did liquid metal.
Ooh.
So it is a spicy boy sitting at 5 gigahertz all the time.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a beast, and it's got a 3070 in there right now.
Jeez.
But we threw the 4090 that he has in his current build before he got all the parts, and it ripped. I think it's got 64 gigs of RAM as well, so it's got the power to run what we need. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. So, Max, everyone knows the specs in our computers. Go ahead and tell us a little bit. We've talked about them.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I
I've
haven't
moved
updated
cases.
my computer since we built it in 2019.
Damn.
I think I built it for you in 2020.
No, I think it was 2019. I think
No,
I was 18 years
no,
old.
because we were I was moving out of my apartment. Remember?
Yeah.
We were cleaning and moving me out of my apartment after I had moved back here.
So I got the AMD Ryzen 7 3700X, right?
Not bad.
Not bad. It was good for 2020, I think.
It's still a pretty good one if you can get it for like $60.
I got a Gigabyte X570 motherboard. Just something. 32 gigabytes of RAM, Corsair. A 500 gigabyte SSD by Samsung. A 2 terabyte hard drive. I got 2060 Super and I think 700 watt power supply.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. It's a solid machine. It does what I need to do.
Yeah, I mean that will handle most current games.
Yeah. Well, you still what was the GPU that you had?
2060 Super.
Yeah. I just upgraded my dad's GPU to a 1660 Super.
Yeah.
Around the same time that my 2080 Super died.
Oops.
Oh man.
Well, okay. So for preference or for whatever the fuck the word is, that 2080 Super had been through the rings.
Yeah. So
It was originally Ryan's
you.
GPU. It was originally Ryan's GPU, and then I got it, and I used it for literally everything from 3D modeling to watching TV on my computer. Or not TV, but movies. And I always had it like clocked to the fucking moon. So I sold it to Caleb. What was it, like $250, which was a pretty good deal.
I think you sold it to me. It was originally like $225, but I paid you $275 because you drove down here to deliver.
Oh
it.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I sold it to you at a really good price because that was right at the peak of like the 3090 time frame. Or no, it was right when the 40 series came out because I bought the 3090 from Ryan. But yeah, I gave it to you and then what, like 6 months later it just fucking dies.
Yeah. I was so fucking mad. So I went out and bought a 4080 because, everything on the channel started picking up, which, by the way, we have the final cut of the first project. The 6 days in Fallujah. We actually were able to confirm that we found early 2008, like right after it was announced, we found gameplay.
Yo, what?
And we were able to confirm it with Peter Tamty that this was in fact the actual gameplay from the studio. It's fucking awesome, man.
That's dope.
But
when are we having Peter on?
So I would love to have him on the show.
He's probably too busy.
Dude, looking at the roadmap, it's they have a lot coming out for 6 Days in Fallujah. Like a lot coming out.
My dad's calling me. Give me a second.
All right. So Max, have you ever played 6 Days in Fallujah?
Nope.
No. So imagine just You remember the old days of Battlefield 4 on whenever we would play PS3, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Where we would almost do it like a military simulation, like we would act like we were soldiers, and we
you
follow
really
tactics.
Into
yeah,
it.
you get really immersed. So imagine that, but there's no other way to play. Like
kind of like Squad.
Yeah, so it's full military simulation. You fuck around, you gonna find out. And while filming, we actually had to throw that in there as post-credit scenes, because while we were filming, we we just like bum rushed. We threw like 3 or 4 smoke grenades, and we were like, fuck it, we gotta go. So we just start bum rushing across the street, and then one singular fucking RPG hits next to us, and all 4 of us die. Game over.
Sounds realistic. Sounds like a millstone.
And the best part is every single time you die, the city rebuilds itself. It's procedurally generated, so it's never the same city twice. And you have to clear rooms. You have to, oh, dude, it's freaking crazy.
That sounds pretty cool. I thought you were gonna say, after you die, you have a 10-year respawn before you can get back into the game. Like,
oh, dude, could you fucking imagine? I mean, you do have to go through all of the loading menus and all of that, but I mean, it's not horrible. 10 years. Yeah.
Dude, you should just throw it out there. Hey, if you want to hop on the podcast one of these days, just throw it out there. Because when I was when I interviewed that voice actor for Mordhau, I'm like, hey man, you want to hop on a stream, have a little interview? He's like, sure.
Well, so we want to get into actually doing, if not monthly, then once in a while, just someone from the gaming industry just come on, talk about it. We had a developer, Matt Larrabee, come on the stream or come on the show and just completely tell all about his new upcoming game and all of that fun shit. And then what was the other one? Oh, Jeff.
Oh, where's Jeff at? How's Jeff doing?
He's good. I invited him on today, but he's having to do interviews for his shop. So
I never bought that PS2 from him.
No, I figured you didn't, because you would have sent me to pick it up.
Yeah, well, I didn't have a contact. You just told me, yeah, he's got one, and that was it.
Yeah, it was more like, hey, he's got one. Do you want me to go get it? And you just never responded.
Sounds about right. No, my roommate brought his home, so we're going to do it with that one.
All right, cool.
But he's got the fat, so I can put everything inside to do it.
Yeah, I have one. It just has a bad, I want to say it was either a bad power supply or a bad
well, the power supply is external.
Disc reader. No, not for the fat one.
Oh, the fat one, duh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I like the slim. The disc reader, just do the mod.
Yeah.
Just get a FreeMac boot and then do it off your server. It's so much easier.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
PS2 that we had over here.
Yeah, do you still have it?
No, I have no idea what happened to that thing.
They just fucking disappear.
You ever grow up with something and like years later you think back, you're like, what the fuck happened to that thing?
Like
my Nintendo 64.
I had a 360. I don't know where the fuck it went. It was in the same box as my original Xbox. I went to go grab the original Xbox and went, where the fuck's the 360 at? I don't remember ever removing it.
Imagine you get robbed or you get burgled and you don't find out 2 years later.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Kyle.
That's what happened.
What's it like being robbed?
Well, I haven't been to prison yet. So, Max, so my roommate and I both had a friend that we've known for a long time. We built cars together. We hung out all the time. And one day, my roommate woke me up asking where his car was. I went, what do you mean? I saw it like 3 hours ago before I fell asleep. I peek out the window, it's fucking gone. Turns out this dude flat-towed my roommate's car back to his parents' house, and then it was like 3 months, I think, just radio silence about the car, nothing. And then My roommate goes out of town for work. I happen to go get some groceries, come back, and my apartment is broken into. My computer's missing.
Shit.
The car keys are missing.
And it wasn't like a cheap computer either.
Yeah, this is a 5800X 3D and a 3090 Founders Edition. Not cheap. And I was like, okay, this has to be targeted because they could have easily came in and snatched my PS5, my Xbox Series S, the computer that was plugged into the sim rig. They could have grabbed anything, but no, they walked into my room, grabbed my computer off my desk, and left.
Yeah, so it has to be like someone who knows it's there.
Yeah. Yep. And then fast forward.
And then they didn't take the roommate's computer either.
Yeah, no, they had moved his computer, but it wasn't completed.
Yeah.
So they moved it and put it in the kitchen. That's how I knew that we were broken into, because I opened it up. I opened up the door and I saw the computer sitting in the kitchen, and my Quest, which always lives right here on my desk, was sitting underneath my 3D printer.
Don't ask him what it's for.
Like, was it a forced entry, or did he just open the door?
Well, he had stolen my roommate's car, which had a key in it.
Oh.
Yeah, so he just whoop and walked in.
I wonder how long he was watching for you to say, "Oh, he's gone.
I know.
The roommate's gone."
Yeah, well, he knew that he knew that my roommate left.
Yeah.
Because they were like tied. They were best friends. And he knew that he was in Florida, so he must have been just staking out, waiting for me to leave. And all I did was I went to the grocery store and came back. I was gone 30 minutes.
Yep.
30 minutes. And
Yeah.
He made out with like...
He made out with a $6,000 computer.
Shit.
See,
and,
even the dog knows it's bullshit.
He took my roommate's watch. He took a couple of other things, and then just recently, I realized a couple of other things were missing. But I'm not going to be like go back and get repaid for them, because they overpaid me for my computer, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
But
Did you press charges or anything on this guy?
I have a restraining order against him.
Yeah, but that's $6,000 theft. That's
we can't pin it on him because they did not get any fingerprints from the break-in. But the only way that he could have gotten in is if he had the car. And then fast forward 4 months, my roommate gets a call. Hey, we found your car. Do you happen to know the driver? And they said his name, and he immediately went stone cold, looked at me and said it, and I was like, no fucking way. He did it? Then he must have been the one that broke in. And when we went to go look at the car, we found the house key in the glove box. So, I mean, technically, the crime scene is not tied to the theft.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can't really do anything, but we know it was him. So,
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's in the past now. I have a more powerful computer anyways.
Life hack to get a better computer. Get robbed.
Insurance fraud. No. No.
We do not want anyone to do insurance fraud.
No. My own insurance company did insurance fraud on themselves. They mislabeled my 3090 as a 3090 Ti. The price difference is like $600 used.
Yeah. You remember when I ordered only 16 gigabytes of RAM and they sent me 2 16 sticks?
Oh, yeah.
So
I was so mad. I was so mad.
Hey, I almost got 2 4080s.
Oh,
I made a purchase for pickup at Best Buy to go pick up my 4080. When I went to go pick it up, I picked it up and then got a tracking number for delivery. And I was like, they're going to ship one to my house? But I have one in my hand.
You should have fucking kept
Should
it.
have said anything.
I didn't say anything because I was waiting. But then they emailed me back and said, oh, it was an internal system error. And I was like, shit. I would have flipped that bitch, honestly.
The man wins.
Dude, I would have been like, look.
I'm not driving back down there again,
but... hey, you better drive back here for the upcoming project, you fucker.
When was that?
We don't know yet. Because the actual device is expensive. So...
Quit being a bitch.
Bro, it's like $1,200 fucking dollars.
That's how much my graphics card was.
Second mortgage, come on.
Yeah, yours was.
Second fucking mortgage.
Let's go.
Stop being a pussy. Go into it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Caleb.
Oh, God, what?
Go check the podcast topics. Look at my internet speed that I have now.
Oh, yeah, I saw. That's fucking ridiculous.
I got the 10 gig NIC installed. Whew. 9.6 gigabit a second transfer to the server. I can play games off the server.
So okay, I'm not even gonna lie.
Right now,
I've thought about getting 10 gig NICs specifically for the server and the computer.
Bro,
but
it took me 5 minutes to download Cyberpunk.
Okay, yes,
because we have it cached on our server.
So the only problem with me is right now I have a gigabit switch. Mm-hmm. So I would need to upgrade the switch, the NIC, and the NIC. So it would be like, oh.
Yeah, no, luckily our server had two 10 gig SFP Plus ports. So we just bought SFP Plus to RJ45. And I'm hardwired straight into the switch, which is on the other side of the building. But
gotcha.
That transfer speed is
I'm sure.
Lovely.
You see your internet speed, Kyle?
Yeah.
You ready for mine? It's going to blow you out the water.
Oh, no. Bro. Actually, here, let me just do something real quick.
You going to buy me HughesNet real quick?
Fucking HughesNet.
HughesNet would be a downgrade.
It would be better than this. Are you serious? Come on. Anything is better than this.
So I thought Sudden Stink went out there though.
So here's the fun thing. I'm right in between a bayou and a river. Two bodies of water that separate this little like small part of town and the actual city part of town. Right in between them. Two bridges. No one runs fiber through the fucking water apparently. I can't get AT&T. I can't get FastWire. I can't get Suddenlink. I'm stuck with Vive running a fucking line through the telephone wire, and it just goes straight to my house.
Gross.
Damn.
And it's been like that forever.
Yeah, it's been like that for as long as I can remember.
And, you know, I see some AT&T trucks out here every once in a while. I'm like, it's coming. Today's the day. I go on AT&T. I'm like, maybe. Here it is. Here's my address. Is it available? No.
Here, Caleb.
Tough shit.
Do you know how to read iPerf 3?
Possibly. I can try at least.
Look at my bandwidth to my server.
God. Oh, whenever you come down here, I'm gonna need your help with actually fixing my server correctly.
I'm not doing raid for you.
You don't have to do raid for me. Okay, Max, that's kind of crazy. Holy shit, Kyle.
What?
I'm jealous.
What's holy shit?
I'm jealous.
What, the 9.29 gigabits?
Yeah.
Second.
And that's to my server.
Yeah.
If Nick had it running, you could see how much outdated his 10 gig Nick is. Because I can send like 9 gigs, but I can only receive 3 from him. But we're both on 10 gig Nicks and we're linked together.
See, part of me is wondering, because the problem with my case with having the half height PCIe lanes or half height PCIe things because of the style of the case, I'm wondering if I can even fit a 10 gig NIC.
Yeah, a lot of them will have a half height for servers.
Okay. So half height is normal then?
Yeah, because mine that I bought, now mine's specifically made for M.2 to Ethernet because I only have one PCIe lane because MITx board. But it came pre-installed with a half height PCIe slot plate.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't use it because I made a bracket.
Or I can just be, a bougie bitch and buy a motherboard with a 10 gig slot on it.
Those are expensive.
I know they are.
And
you don't even want to spend $12,000 on that machine, man. Come on.
Yeah, you're looking at like $800, Caleb. It's like $800.
Okay, yeah, no,
it's expensive. Just spend the $90 or $200 for a good 10 gig NIC.
Yeah. Well, but see, like I said,
I might even have one.
With the switch in the middle being the bottleneck at that point, it's not as easy as just one 10 gig NIC. I would have to do 2 10 gig NICs plus a rack mounted switch.
Is your server full height PCIe slots?
Yeah, it's a 4U chassis. I could have easily built, instead of getting the height Y60, I could have easily just got another case chassis and built all of this in there with no issue.
Because I might have an old Mellanox 10 gig NIC just chilling somewhere. I just have to ask my roommate where he put it.
Hey, I'm down.
But they're like $40 used, and I pulled it out of my server, so we don't use them. Yeah. I might even have 2 more in the other servers that are sitting underneath my printer.
Why do you have 2 extra servers?
A couple years back, a company was liquidating all of their stuff, and dude offered to deliver I think it was like a 70U rack full of servers. I was like, fuck yeah. So I grabbed that and kept mainly the only good servers that were in there. I didn't keep any of the like major drive bay modules.
The JBODs?
Yeah, the JBODs. I wouldn't even call them JBODs for how old it was.
Oh.
It was like before JBOD type stuff. It was old HP like X270 boards. Or no, sorry, it was H270 because it was HP. But, I mean, when I say old, I mean like Xeon 2230s.
Oh.
Like early 2000s.
Yeah.
Now, it was great for handling like game servers and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I used that to run game servers.
See, what I wouldn't mind doing, if it becomes viable. So I have the GT610 in the server right now, which, Max, how much do you know? I know you've been playing PC gaming a lot longer than I have. How much do you know about graphics cards?
I know I have one on my computer and it works, and until it breaks, I'm not gonna know much more than that.
Fucking Kyle. So, I have your
fucking GT730.
Hold on, let me see.
I am home.
I'm pretty sure. Let me remote into it real quick. I'm pretty sure it's a 610.
He pulls out his phone to remote in.
I have Pulseway. Not a sponsor. Well, see, if someone would have fucking helped me set it up the first time, we wouldn't have this issue. Yeah, just learn
how to use Proxmox.
Yeah, it's just casual. Just learn how to use a whole new operating system and learn how to code it all. It's fine. That's just an afternoon.
It's a click login.
It's a GT630. The fucking graphics card takes longer to boot than the whole operating system does. But
hey, at least it's a 2 gig card, right?
Yeah. It was my dad's old graphics card for playing what was it? World of Warcraft back in the day.
Yeah.
Bro.
Dude, speaking of which, Max, I looked through he donated his whole hard drive.
Yeah.
I wiped it. We looked at the actual statistics on it. That fucking hard drive is so old that it had about 10 years of power on time. That means it's been on for as long as 10 straight years.
Yeah.
I'm scared to look at the one that's sitting on my nightstand right now. I pulled it out of my grandfather's laptop that he used for college. Not college, but as a college professor.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
The build date says like 2005.
Damn.
From 2005 to 2013. But that laptop, he put a new hard drive in it because it died.
Yeah.
So that laptop has been around. I'm scared to see like the lifetime, like the runtime that he has on that thing, because he never powered it off. It just was plugged in at his desk all the fucking time.
See, my server, I have 3 separate hard drives in it, but the one hard drive that came from my old rig versus the ones that have only lived in the server. Mm-hmm. The one that used to be in the rig has like hundreds of power ups and power downs. The ones that are in the servers like less than 40 power ups.
Mm-hmm.
but like
I'm scared
4 or 5 times the amount of power on hours. Like it's fucking wild.
I want to look at the power on hours for my server because they're old hard drives.
Yeah.
But hey, it's 22 terabytes of storage, so.
Yeah. So I just realized it is 35 minutes in. You're fucking dumb. It's 35 minutes in, and we have not talked about a single fucking game.
We briefly mentioned Baldur's Gate just for a second.
True.
My chair popped. That was loud.
True. We did briefly mention Baldur's Gate.
Starfield comes out
Next week?
Friday for early access.
Oh, can't wait.
Yeah.
Well, I bought a copy off my FedEx guy, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was this guy working at FedEx, basically pulled a bunch of fucking pre-orders that people are waiting for, just started selling them on the streets.
I mean, I respect the hustle.
Just walk up to this random guy on the side of the street wearing a FedEx uniform. Hey, yo. Hey. You got this shit, man. You got the shit. All right, cool. Got that good.
Bethesda? Got that new Bethesda?
No, Caleb, did you pre-order it, or are you just gonna play it on Game Pass?
I plan on pre-ordering it.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't actually gone to the store and gotten the Steam card to do it because
why you do it that way?
Because I can be irresponsible with my money. Not really.
I mean, yeah, me too.
No. It's not that.
I have all my cards attached.
It's not that I can be irresponsible with my money. It's just like whenever it's something like that, I would just rather not link my card to it, because then it's like, oh, well, this other game's on sale. It's like, I could just grab that.
See, the problem is not linking your card. It's linking your PayPal account. Because now you have access to all your cards.
Man.
You'd be like, oh, that card's getting near max. Gotta go use the other one. And the next thing you know, you have like $500 charged to your card, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no. I've had that happen in the beginning. No, I haven't had that happen in a while. But then again, at that point, I also had somebody constantly telling me, well, it's your money, you know. You earned it. You spend it however you want to spend it. Whenever
somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody I know.
Somebody that you used to know.
Your mic cut out. That's fucking hilarious. Good. It knew copyright incoming, so it just fucking.
Was it somebody that fractured their wrist on a tree when I told them to punch it?
No balls.
Yeah.
It was.
No, it wasn't a dude. But she's like, you make me want to punch a tree. He just looks at her with the straightest face ever. No balls. Just fucking nails it. Turns out fractured her fucking wrist. Had to have it in a cast for a couple weeks. Yeah.
I don't know. My buddy broke his wrist in high school. That shit was
I didn't
funny.
expect him to just give him that fucking Mike Tyson jab to the tree.
Just fucking, this is fucking Minecraft. Just knock it down with your fist. So, okay, let's start making Starfield predictions, all right? Because by the time this episode comes out, we are 2 days away from launch. So, we already know that it's going to have its No Man's Sky sort of
generated planets type of thing.
No, so they are procedurally generated, but I'm talking
not
like
garbage.
Yeah, right. I'm talking like you use a laser to mine rocks.
Oh, the mining. It looked, when I saw it in the little release thing they did, it looked just like No Man's Sky.
I literally called it No Man's Sky 2.
Yeah. So like, what are you guys expecting from this?
Well, I did some little research here and there just in my free time, and the modding community, you can add new planets.
Ooh.
And it's already speculated that within like a week of the mod tool being out, someone's gonna put the Death Star in the game.
Dude, that would be fucking great.
I think someone's already working on a model for it.
See, you know what I want to see? I want to see a scale model of Earth.
Oh yeah.
Because you know damn well the moment that happens, somebody's gonna try and put in, the Twin Towers and make some dark ass videos.
I mean, it could
You
honestly
know
just
I'm
be
not
like,
wrong.
no. It could honestly be like someone just took Google Maps data
Yeah.
and made the Earth. And then, I mean, fuck it. Don't stop there. Do the whole solar system.
Well, it's kind of like what's the fucking game?
Outer Wilds.
No, I have it on Steam. What the fuck is that game? It's a space simulator.
X4?
No, they just had an expansion called Horizons and then Beyond.
No Man's Sky?
No, it's not No Man's Sky.
No, that is X4.
No, it's the one of the main enemies are Thargoids.
Fuck.
Like it's a 1-to-1 replica of the entire Milky Way galaxy.
Caleb, you got some weird shit.
Elite Dangerous.
Elite Dangerous, that's it.
I just googled Thargoids.
Yeah, well.
Oh, ew, Elite Dangerous.
So the problem with me having the production side on the computer is I have everything monitoring on the ultra wide, and then the left side is just the camera feed, so I can't pull anything up. Otherwise, it'll mess up one of the two.
Yeah.
Which, I guess that's grounds for a third monitor.
Always.
You have to save up for that $12,000 machine. You can't.
It's 1,200, not 12,000. You are going to get your aunt to kill me.
It's your money. You worked for it.
No balls. Punch the tree, bitch.
I have a cat tree right. My wrist. On Starfield, though, I forget where I heard it from. I think somebody in the dev team said it's more like Fallout 3 than Fallout 4.
I hope so, because if I fucking hear, hey, I have a settlement that needs your help one more goddamn time, I think I might lose it.
Literally shoot myself.
I'm just saying, Preston Garvey might fit into that setting kind of well. I mean, I'd be happy to see him. I like Preston. Okay.
Give it a while. Give it a minute. Modders will put him in.
I wish Bethesda would stop making shit in that engine, though.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Well, okay. So here's the confusion that I see a lot of people have about engines. So an engine is just a predisposed line of code, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So like the reason Unreal Engine 1, 2, 3, like there's iterations of that is because they sell it. So whenever the newest Unreal Engine comes out, they have taken what they had, and instead of developing for 4, they develop everything for 5 and release it as a new sellable product. But whenever it's all internal, they're constantly revising it. You know, they don't have to go back and redo everything.
Starfield's on the Creation Engine 2, rather than the old Creation Engine that Fallout 4, 76, and Skyrim were made on.
So it is a new engine then?
Yeah.
And I'm just an asshole?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Yeah, it's a new engine.
I'm just gonna...
Supposedly.
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna have to take a step away.
Yeah, probably a good idea. I forget what 3 was made on. I forget which engine that was.
It was the first one.
No, it wasn't.
You sure? I thought Creation Engine was like from the early 2000s.
It's from 2011.
Really?
Yeah, it started with Skyrim.
Then I bought into a lot of fucking propaganda. Like anti-Bethesda propaganda.
Oh my god, it was on Gamebryo. Holy shit. Okay. That makes sense.
I miss those old games though. I found them all on GOG last night, and I added them to my wish list.
Ain't no fucking way.
What?
Oblivion was on the same game engine as Lego Universe.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And
So
what else? Maple Story 2.
What was that, Max?
look in the podcast topics channel. I posted a picture of like Starfield next to a picture of Fallout 4. They look kind of the same to me.
Oh yeah, but they
One's
might.
got more pixels than the other.
Oh, definitely.
And you know, with Fallout 4 came out in, what, 2015?
I don't think so. I think it came out.
Yeah, it was 2015.
Was it?
I was 14
Yeah.
years old. I'm 22 now.
Damn.
You know, you think that you get some kind of different looking game, especially when you're introducing a new IP, and you know it's fucking Bethesda, man. I just expected something more to look at, I guess.
Yeah.
See, my favorite.
Well, I mean,
my favorite meme about all that is like, ooh, new Bethesda game, same shit, just a different setting.
yeah. To be fair,
You
the
know-
last Bethesda game that I actually gave a shit to play was Vegas. Or, well, New Vegas.
Vegas
And
was
that's
so
old.
fucking good, and it wasn't
That's
even a
old.
Bethesda game. They published
No,
it,
I know.
Right?
but
It was made by Obsidian.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just a good game. But that was also 2010.
You know, when purchasing Starfield, you get a free copy of Skyrim for the PlayStation 3. They have so many left over.
Man, whenever
Wait, but which Skyrim? Special edition?
No, the original PlayStation 3 release, you just get a hard
No,
copy
no,
of
no.
it.
Fuck it. You get Skyrim VR.
Oh,
Just
you get
so-
Skyrim for the Steam
That's all
Deck.
you get.
man,
You get Skyrim for the PS Vita.
no,
Oh, God.
even better, you
PSP
get Skyrim for the Amazon Alexa.
in 64.
Yeah, fucking. What was that? Was it got the Stadia, the Google console?
God
Yeah,
damn.
the Stadia controller's actually pretty nice.
Have you seen that thing that Sony's putting out, like the new handheld for the PlayStation 5?
The PlayStation Portal. Fucking why?
Why are they doing it again, man? Look, PlayStation, PSP. You had a PSP, Caleb. I remember
Yes.
playing your PSP when
So-
I was little.
But hold on. Here's how much do you know about the PlayStation Portal? Other
I
than the
saw a
fact that it
picture of it.
exists. Okay. So it doesn't have any internal hardware. So you can't store any games on it. You can't. It's all streaming. You can't even stream it across like the greater internet. You have to be on the same Wi-Fi connection as your PS5, and you have to own a PS5. It is a $200 controller just for a second screen that you cannot use as a second screen. You can only use it as a remote access device. So if
Caleb.
if your partner wants to watch a movie and you want to play your PlayStation 5, it's right there. That is the only thing it's used for.
Or you could just, turn on the TV, watch a movie.
Yeah.
And you already have.
I've got it right here.
There's also
Actually,
that.
you know what I've been doing? I've been using Chiaki on the Steam Deck to play my PS5 games. Laying in bed.
So what you mean is whenever
I already
you
have one. Checkmate.
may already be on company time.
Hey, shut up. I did tell my supervisor that I was going to do it, and he said, "Okay, what game are you going to play?" Oh, that's a great fucking game, and then he didn't care. Plus, it was my day off. They called me to work.
I fucking wish, man.
They're going to get 30% of my efforts.
Yeah, fair.
They expected me to work 7 days a week,
Fair.
and then I was like, it won't be 7 days. I will be working 16.
That's right, because aren't you about to go on vacation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my last week before I go on vacation.
Yeah.
Anywhere special? Or is it more of a
His-
staycation?
I'm going right there.
His bed.
Staycation.
Yeah. His bed to play Starfield.
Actually, yes. I will be laying in bed playing Starfield on the TV that's right there.
Ooh, you know what you should do?
Ouya.
No.
Speaking of Ouya.
You should do a Steam Deck and a ROG Ally benchmark video. I mean, from what I hear, there's a hole in the market with Release Radar not posting anything.
Oh, you're
anymore.
right. I don't have an ally. You know, let me go ask Ryan if I can borrow his ally.
We love you, Ryan.
No. What I'm gonna do is Steam Deck, and then these boys.
What are those boys?
Those are my goggles that I have, or the glasses.
Okay, explain those, because maybe that's not what I'm thinking they are.
They're the InReal Air. They're micro OLED panels. Oh shit! In the lens, like you can see here. It's probably best if I take this off, so you can see how thick the frame is. You see that clear right here?
Jeez.
That's a lens that reflects a micro OLED projector into your eye, and it ends up being like a 120-inch display.
So what you're telling me is it's a Apple Vision Pro.
No,
It's one of those like mirror glasses you can just lay like this. And play.
yeah. No, but the thing about this, rather than just being like putting on VR goggles, like here I can put them on right now and I can see you guys completely fine. I can see you guys with no problem.
It'd be crazy if you went blind right at that moment.
Yeah, it'd be funny. Yeah,
I don't think that would be funny, actually.
And all it does is it takes USB-C straight into a Steam Deck, an Android device. You'll have to use this goofy brick and an adapter to use your iPhone with it. Or you can plug it straight into a computer. Mac currently, they're working on a Windows version for it. But, like, I was using my Mac for, I don't remember what I was doing. I think it might have been 3D modeling. But I plugged this in just to give it a test to see how it'd be. I had 3 virtual displays held in space in front of me. On my
Not gonna lie. So that's the only reason I would have wanted a Vision Pro is just because of, the 3 extra monitors and that weren't actually there. But I don't have a Mac. And I don't want a Mac. So like,
I
fucking
have
why?
one, but it's running Windows.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Mainly for work. But that'll change soon. I might be selling my Mac.
Hey, how much?
Caleb wants a Mac.
How much?
It was $2,400 new. And it's not even a year old.
$24.
$25.
Deal.
Hey, fuck you.
Get fucked, Caleb.
Tell you what. I'll make it 30 if you bring it to me.
Oh, God. Sound like Caleb now.
I'll throw in an extra $50 if you drive 7 hours to be here.
I'm not made of money.
It was cheaper than shipping it, honestly.
Yeah, it was.
I made it down there on a tank of gas and made it up on a tank of gas. That was $60.
Yeah, and you met me in.
It was gonna be like $150 to ship it. By the way.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got to laugh at you while you had to go to work.
Oh my! That was such a miserable fucking night too.
Fucking golden nugget.
Fucking golden nugget.
Dude, I live in the same town the Golden Nuggets in.
Yeah.
It's the main attraction out here. There's not anything else to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
I know they're making a
shithole.
big like art museum and stuff.
Hey, they've got a really nice bathroom.
They do.
That's the only
Especially
part of
their
the
high
Golden Nugget
limits.
that I saw.
Well, they're full of shit, so it's gotta be.
Yeah.
Nice.
Their Starbucks is pretty nice too. Their beach is nice.
There's literally nothing to do out there except for.
My ex
There's really not.
worked at the Starbucks in the Nugget.
Well, you can do your X out there. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, surprisingly, you wouldn't think it by looking at him, but he surprisingly gets bitches. Like,
I don't.
I know you don't.
Bro, it's been 3.5 years. Holy shit. Oh, I was talking about it last night with some friends.
I mean,
It's been a minute.
it's better than our other friend. Okay, that was mean. I'm not gonna.
It's okay. We won't tell them you said that.
Oh, no, we're talking about you. No. Does he even watch the podcast?
No, he doesn't.
Absolutely not.
He just leaves random, especially not this deep into the fucking podcast. He's said that multiple times. He just leaves random comments like, "This is one of the shows on the internet."
Idiots.
Yeah.
See, I go back, like, normally like a week later and read if there's any comments, and I'll reply to them if I have any input. Not just like, kind of
This
comment.
will be one of the episodes he watches.
Yeah, watch.
Yeah.
This is gonna be one of the just to see if we talk shit about him his first week off.
We always talk shit about him now.
But that's the thing, though. That's the thing about friends who fuck with each other. We will gladly say all of this shit to his face. Like, it's not even that crazy.
Oh, no.
That's it.
Caleb, did you rename the account? Because it's not pulling up easily.
No. It's been the same.
What?
Shabuya. Oh, we got another subscriber.
Yeah, it's literally not popping up on my YouTube at all.
Extraordinary Gaming?
Oh, that's right.
What did you think it was? You thought it was Joystick Junkies, didn't you?
No, I was looking up the name of the Discord channel.
Oh.
Let's see, did Ryan leave a goofy ass comment? No, they're turned off. What?
Why are comments turned off?
On the newest one, they're turned off.
They shouldn't be.
They are.
Yeah, on the one you posted 4 days ago. Comments are turned off. Caleb doesn't know how to interact with his community.
Alright.
Oh, hey, by the way, I'm wearing that shirt that I wear like every Sunday. There was, what was it, 3 podcasts in a row I was wearing this shirt?
Yep. I mean, shit, I wear the same shirts all the time, so it's...
I was going to say, I've known Caleb my whole life. I don't think I've ever seen him not in a white shirt.
Oh.
What's up, guys? It's Critical here. Well, that's about it. See ya. Holy shit.
What's up, guys? It's Critical.
Look at this motherfucker.
What?
Lets out his man bun. Has flowing hair down to his...
I'm getting my Critical cosplay going on, dude. Let me go grab my white shirt.
Lord, man.
Guys, the Starfield situation's crazy.
It's just tweaking nipples over here, man.
Fart cum poop joke. 20 million subs.
Speaking of 20 million subs, if you like the show, love it if you like, comment, and subscribe. And I am trying to currently figure out why people can't comment. I might have an idea, but it's going to take some time to figure it out. So...
Kyle lost internet connection.
He did.
Let's talk about Baldur's Gate while we're waiting for him to get back.
I'm down. So, what do you think about Baldur's Gate?
Well, let's see. I can give you the exact number of hours I put into it so far.
The show must go on.
I'm sitting at a solid 83 hours in Baldur's Gate so far.
There we go. The show must go on even though I lost internet.
Hell yeah.
I mean, like, going to work and doing stuff in my daily life, I found that much time since the game's come out to play Baldur's Gate. And half that time, a good 40 hours, has been on one character. The rest have been split amongst other characters I made to check out different little story points in Act 1. And then there's still so much more I don't know. There's like 17,000 different endings in that game, I think.
Yep.
And they showed a bunch of cut content, like people found it. There's like an hour of ending dialogue lines. Like when you beat the game,
people are
who goes over.
People are apparently fucking pissed off about that. That there is so much cut content, and it's like, there's 17 fucking there's thousands of fucking endings, and you're mad because of a little bit of cut content. Like,
I understand because there's a character in Baldur's Gate. They're a companion you meet pretty early on. Their name's Karlach. You know.
Oh God.
Listen.
I'm leaving. Good thing my internet cut out. I'm gone.
When I got to Act 3, that's when a lot of your companions, or a good bit of your companions, a lot of their story starts to come out in the final act. A lot of Karlach's story, like a lot of the possible endings, got cut. Like, there was going to be the whole upper city of Baldur's Gate 3. You were going to be able to go down into Avernus, which is basically like the first layer of hell, I think, in D&D.
So, what is Baldur's Gate? Like,
basically
Baldur's
D&D.
Gate is...
I have like 10 hours in the game, but I don't know any of the lore behind it or any of that shit.
This fucking guy.
I know.
Baldur's Gate is the biggest city in what's called the Sword Coast, which is like the main, like I guess we'll call it country in D&D 5e. You
Okay.
got Baldur's Gate, you got Neverwinter,
5e being
Waterdeep.
5th edition.
Yeah, those are the big three. Now, with Baldur's Gate being the biggest city, you're gonna put some games there, right? But what's fun about Baldur's Gate 3, minor spoiler, you don't see that city till you're like 30 hours into the fucking game.
Yeah, it's fucked.
It's
I'm
like,
nowhere near it at all.
you don't get there till you're like level 9, and there's only 12 levels in the game.
Yeah, it's really bad. Hey, I made
It's
it to the
not really
first
bad.
settlement, okay?
Act 1, like
So did
your
I.
first, like your first act of Baldur's Gate is probably the most fleshed out, full of story, full of different quirks. You can replay it over and over and do it different every single time.
Fun fact about that, there's a conspiracy theory as to why it is that way. So EA was originally in charge of making Baldur's Gate 3, right?
Right.
So the conspiracy theory is that all of that wasn't done by Larian. Like all of the writing and the fleshed out details and everything wasn't done by Larian. It was done by EA. And that's why that's so much different than the rest of the game. Personally, I think it's just because they expected everybody to stop playing after the first act. And so they just,
From what I understand, it was in early access for a little while, and you could only play up to level 5, which is basically the first act. So you had a lot of time to tweak all of that.
Yeah.
Compared to when the game fully releases, and then you have access to Act 2, which is like the meat of the game. You get really into the story. Everything starts to come into fruition. And when you finish Act 2, like when I finish it, I'm like, I must be done. No, you have a lot more to do.
Speaking of it, what did you end up buying Baldur's Gate 3 on Steam?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
GOG.
Hey, Caleb.
Yeah.
The intro. What is that car that's drifting? What game is that? I forget.
Mafia 3.
Mafia 3. Okay, I need to go back and play it.
Yeah, it's such a good game, man.
I just had my mouse hovering over one of the podcasts, and that was just the clip that was playing, and I was like, car drifting, and then person falling off a cliff.
Yeah, so the games are see if I remember all of them. Hold on, I gotta look at my shelf.
You just got them in order. No.
Quantum Break. Rise to Honor. Mafia 3. And A Plague Tale Innocence. I think there's a 5th game, but I'm not 100% sure. But
you have to redo the cinematic every year now.
So, okay, talk about cut content. All right, so the original idea behind that cinematic.
Severed Steel. It's also in there.
Oh, Severed Steel is the opening one. You're right. Thank you.
Yeah.
So original idea behind the opening cinematic is that it would showcase every game in the first season of documentaries that we were doing. That way, whenever you saw the podcast, you would literally see a sneak peek of all the games we were going to be covering over the entire season. And then
that didn't happen.
We covered Severed Steel. We have yet to touch Quantum Break, mostly because it is really difficult to go from an article to a script. It's easier to go from a script to an article, but to go backwards, it's hard because you have to read it and it's like, okay, what would be great to show on the screen whenever this happens? And so that never happened. It's still in progress. I haven't completely dropped it, but it's still there.
Soon, TM.
Yeah, soon, TM.
Oh my god, my dad's calling me again.
But we have 6 Days in Fallujah. The story behind it's actually called The Personal Hell, the story behind 6 Days in Fallujah, coming out on Friday, 2 days after this show airs. So can't wait. Put a lot into that fucking show. Like it's just around 20 minutes after the post credit scenes. And the post credit scenes is just like bullshit. Like I was telling you, the RPG like just came out of nowhere and killed all four of us. And then in the very next attempt that we did, one RPG killed 3 of them, and I was the only one left standing because I moved out of the way. Like, I'm running, and then I go slightly out of cover, and then the RPG is mere inches from my body, and that's the one that killed everyone, like, far behind me. Like, it was fucking crazy.
Just the talk about RPGs just gives me, like, flashbacks when I'm playing BattleBit. And, you know, I like to snipe in Battlefield games, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'll pick up a sniper. I'll sit in the back of the map. I'll start popping heads, right? Every once in a while, I'll get a little ballsy. You know, the fight's moving around. I move forward to see if I can get, like, a little cheeky angle. And, you know, I turn a corner. You know, I hold E. I tilt my body. Whoosh, RPG rocket hits me in the fucking face. And it's not a one-time thing. It happens so often because you have like a team full of engineers, especially in a game mode like Conquest where vehicles are prevalent and you need an engineer to repair the vehicles.
Exactly.
They're just toting a rocket launcher with 5 rockets on their back and they're going to shoot your ass.
Man, that's fucking hilarious. I need to get into that game. But
it's super fun, man.
I hear it blows up like the ending of these podcasts always do. So we're gonna wait till Kyle gets back. Wait, we can put him on Wiki Feet.
Oh no, wait. There it is. Clip it.
We got him on the feet. We got his feet, guys. We got his feet.
Cut it out for a second.
But I still got it at the very end. I know he can't hear us, but it's okay because we got his feet, guys. We can end the show, honestly. We can just
make it my Discord background. It'll be great.
Hell yeah. Like, at this point, we don't even need to do another episode because we got his fucking feet.
We got it. Podcast over. Extraordinary life is done. The company's gone.
Like, have you ever
bankrupt?
Have you ever seen that? I don't even know the name of the podcast, but basically, they receive messages and they ask for, like, the messages ask for advice.
Therapy Gecko?
No, it wasn't Therapy Gecko. It's just these two. They're either Irish or Scottish, like thick accents. It's fucking hilarious. Basically, this woman is house sitting for her parents and opens a wooden box under her mom's bed.
Yeah.
And sees a phallic device. Oh. Okay, it gets worse. She then uses that phallic device.
I know what you're talking about.
Yup.
It was a clona.
It was a clona Willy of her dad's dingus.
Oh, no.
And she was like literally getting the best climaxes of my entire life by my dad's dingus. And he's like, yup, that's it. There's no need. We've peaked. There's no need to do another episode of this show, you know.
See, get more fucked up than this.
Yeah, right. See, for us, I'm pretty sure that was the time we had Perry on. For those who don't know, it's Perry Cariel, talking about Kyle's feet pics. What? The time we had Perry on with the size, the size
for free.
You're right. Because Ryan has
size 13s out.
So Ryan has size 15s, and she thought she had never seen anything above like size 11 or 12. She is like a size 2. And I'm like, there's no fucking way your feet are that small. And she's like, yeah, they're disproportionate. I fall over all the time. And I'm like, so for fear of being on Wiki Feet, like, I want to see just like the size of... And at this point, she's fucking losing it. She's like, this guy's not about to ask me to put my fucking feet on camera. I just wanted to see her damn shoe size, like with a banana for scale.
Maybe hold up a shoe.
Yeah.
No, look, let me tell you. So
hold on.
Until yesterday, I worked selling shoes for men at Dillard's. I sold a lot of Hey Dudes, pretty popular shoe.
Yeah, I hate them.
This kid came in, like maybe 14, 15 years old. He was looking for size 16 Hey Dudes. I'm like, dude,
motherfucker should be buying clown shoes.
You need to go to Houston if you want to get a 16 shoe from a store out here.
No kidding.
Dude,
so what were you saying, Kyle?
My dad broke the USB port on his Surface. I just posted it in gaming podcast.
Oh,
that's what he called me.
God.
He's like, "Hey, are these supposed to be there?" I'm like, "No," because we both have the same laptop because we bought them at the same time. And I don't use it anymore, so I'm probably just gonna wipe it and give it to him. Because it's expensive to replace a USB port on a Surface.
Yeah.
You gotta take the screen off.
Oh.
Why am I not typing? What the fuck?
That sounds horrible. Well, hey, tell him if he doesn't want that Remarkable anymore. I'll take it off his hands.
No.
Okay. Anyway. But thank you guys for listening. As always.
Oh, it's over already?
Well, do you have anything else you want to talk about?
No.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you.
You're just a sarcastic little bitch. I got it.
No, you're a bitch.
Fuck Caleb.
Yeah, see, he's already on board. Fuck Caleb.
Well, I'll tell you what. Look, since this is his first show, you fucking boomer. Since this is his first show, I'll give it to you, Max. You have the floor. Hit me with a roast if you want.
A roast?
Yeah, you've been knowing me since you were a kid, so go ahead.
I don't know, man.
Boom. Receding hairline. No.
Oh.
I mean, you can tell mine's receding. Look at this shit.
Your fucking hair makes Widow's Peaks look fucking natural.
Bro, I don't got no widow's peak. Look at this shit. It's
You're
just
2 steps away from a comb over, Caleb. What are you talking about?
Hey, sir. It is a comb out there.
Yeah, you've had the same hairstyle since you were in high school.
Yeah. Is this your roast, yo weak ass shit?
Man, I'm just going off what's going on. I didn't think I was gonna be roasting you today.
That's okay. Neither did my mom whenever she had me. But that's beside the point.
Yeah, it took her 9 months to make a joke. He asked the wrong guy to roast him.
Yeah. Why ask me when he's right there?
Go ahead, Kyle. Go ahead. Give it a shot.
I already did. Roasted you on your hairline, and I roasted your mother.
To be fair, it wouldn't be the first time she was spit roasted anyway. But
whoa, what?
This has been Joystick Junkies, the most dark and demented, humorous game podcast whenever we have actually eventually talk about games.
So when are we gonna hop on the bandwagon and do After Dark?
Was that not After Dark? That was pretty NSFW content.
No. I'm talking about like after like
Dark.
when the sun goes down, you dingus.
Oh, we actually do need to do another episode like that where we're all drinking.
I got shwasted.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Hey, you're 22 now, Max. You ready for an After Dark episode?
I don't know if I'm much of a drinker anymore, man.
That's okay, man.
You know, I got hung over at your house that one time, and I'm like, oh, I never want to do this again.
Wait. Let's not question how long ago that was. Anyway, Max, go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you.
Not on the street ever. Don't come up to me. It'll be very awkward. I'm not on any social media platform. They pulled me out the woods. I was just living out there. It's been a pleasure.
Damn. Says the guy with the SM7B.
This fucking dude.
I used the company card.
Oh, so I paid
I've done
for
that
it.
a couple times.
Yeah.
Caleb, your credit card is mine now.
You know,
while I
okay,
got
so
it,
hold
I'm
on.
gonna buy that
Actually,
machine.
you say that. I know your parents watch this show, so I'm going to announce it to the world. You know what Amber's nickname is for you, Kyle?
What?
Whenever I say, hey, I want to go play games, Kyle's on, he's playing this. She's like, okay, have fun with your other girlfriend.
True. No, I think I wear the pants in this relationship.
Hey.
How many things have I bought you?
Not a fucking thing, actually.
I've bought you a game. I think.
Is Caleb the
What did
bottom
you-
in the company?
Yeah, he's a little bottom bitch in the relationship.
What game did
Not
you
a power
buy?
bottom. I'm gonna look. Purchase
Um,
history.
Oh, you did buy me Ready or Not, and then refused to play it with me.
And Boundary.
And Boundary.
Let's see here.
Yeah, so technically you are up on me whenever it comes to purchase history.
I think I've spent over $100 on you.
Aww.
You little bitch.
Go ahead and even it out, Caleb. Buy me a game.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hey, Caleb.
Yeah.
Caleb, you want to go buy me a game? No. Let me go clear out my wish list real quick. There's a lot of weird games. No.
Hey, it can't be better than 100%ing 3001 A MILF Odyssey. You know who you are. Anyway.
Wait.
Let's start ending this for the third
Who
time
is
now.
this? Hold on. Who is this?
All right. Kyle, where can everyone find you?
Literally nowhere because I haven't done anything on the internet anymore. But it's Space Knot basically everywhere.
Awesome. No one cares, though. But you all have a wonderful
Yeah,
evening.
Exactly. No one cares. Okay, which 100%ed this? 'Cause I'm looking at it. I have $10 to spend. No, it's all 100% it. Fuck you.
It's over? Can I stop the track?
No, you're not allowed to. You just leave it running for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
I'll see you guys later.
hey, I am the captain.